Are we live? Are we live? Yeah, we're live. And Sheep Boy recording in process should not be up because we are not recording yet. We are still getting set up. Hello, my name is Alex Duff, otherwise known as Sheepwave TV Boy Guy. That's me. Oh boy, wink. That's the catchphrase here on the channel, and it's also my catchphrase in life and in general. Today, we're going to be continuing the song that we've been working on in the past live streams. We are going to be doing some organs over there on that little keyboard there. This keyboard right there, see, it looks really nice. We're also going to be figuring out what we're going to do for the guitar solo and then recording that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Before I jumped on here, I kind of figured out what I want to do with the organs. I'm going to practice that like one more time. And then we are going to record them. So we're going to record them the same way that we've done the other three, which is just 3 takes all the way through. Maybe 2, because we're going to record it a little bit differently, actually. So with the guitars and the drums, and well, not necessarily drums, with the guitars and bass, and what we'll do with the vocals is that we recorded it with the audio going straight in. So all the effects and everything, all the amp settings and everything, all of that was being directly recorded, and what we get is what we got. With the organ, however, we're going to record the data, the MIDI data that we're setting. So when I hit the keys, that sends the computer a signal, a MIDI signal. Then on the computer, it transmits that over to a note, and then we can change whatever sound we want on there. So I have an organ sound set up on my computer. That keyboard is triggering those sounds on the computer. So we're going to record the data instead, which means that afterwards we can go in and fine tune where the notes are. We can add in notes, we can take away notes, so we don't have to record as much. Now, I want it to still feel natural. I don't want it to be robotic, so I'm going to still record it, and I'm going to make as few edits as possible. But if like I get the timing wrong on like one thing like really badly, or if I hit the wrong note and I really like the rest of the take, I don't have to worry about grabbing from a different take. I can just adjust that one note up. So it's a little bit of a different process to record MIDI signal, but it's going to be just as effective. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to throw on this bad boy here. This is new Sheep Boy recording in progress. That means I'm recording and it's currently in progress. I'm going to start this song from the beginning. We're going to swap over to the other camera and just try playing along for a bit. And you know what? I'm actually going to start this song not from the very beginning, but from like a little bit into pre-chorus 1. All right, so let's try that out. Yeah, here we go. Forgot that my headphones are a thing. 1 second. Hello, testing. Y'all hear me? Sorry about that. My audio interface is really finicky. If I touch it, then things go wrong. So I accidentally touched it. Everything turned off. It's okay. I fixed it. Will this reach all the way? Yeah, it will. Okay, cool. Okay, now Sheep Boy recording is in progress. We're going to swap over to the other camera and we're going to start playing. This is just a practice run. I'm not going to record this one just so I can kind of get the hang of what I'm doing. You guys have no idea how frustrating it is to have this audio interface that cannot handle being touched. I move away and everything just kind of falls apart the moment I start moving away from this thing. Let's try this one more time. Should be fine this time. Knock on wood. All right, so I made some few mistakes during that one, but I think I kind of figured out what I want to do. So the idea is when we actually have this in the mix, it's going to be sitting pretty low for a lot of this. So in the chorus, in the bridge, in the solo part, in all those parts, it's going to be kind of quiet compared to the rest of the mix. However, in that second verse and in the first part of the bridge, I'm going to have the volume turned up a bit, so they're going to be a bit more of a main focus. So while it may seem a little out of place right now just because of how much it's sitting on top of everything, we're going to adjust that as we go on. So it's nothing to fret about. One thing I decided is I'm not going to have it play in that first chorus after all. It just doesn't feel like it belongs there. So I'm going to start at the in-between section here. I'll go ahead and zoom in a bit for you guys because I know it helps. And we're going to go up to here to the record button. We're going to right click that. And we're going to, right now, I don't know if you can see this menu, but there's a few options. We have automation, notes, audio, and clips. Audio is the one selected right now because we've been recording audio. But I'm going to deselect that, and I'm going to select notes, and then I'm going to right click again, and I'm going to select automation because I wanted to record the MIDI notes that we're sending as well as the automation. So anytime I hit the pedal or anything, I want it to record that and make note of that. So now I'm going to hit record again. And this time, it's actually going to be recorded. One thing that I do need to do is I need to go on to a new pattern. So I'm going to go to pattern 40 because that's a new one. You can also right click and say find first empty or hit this plus button. It'll do the same thing. As long as I've used FL Studio, I've always done it that way, scrolling through until I found the right pattern. So we're going to use pattern 40. And then when we record it again, it'll be 41. Then third one will be 42. Magical number, isn't it? So let's go ahead and get our recording in progress, switch over to the other camera, and start getting started on this wild ride. Now, did I need to add the slide at the end? No. In fact, I think on the last take, I'm going to just hold it out and then do an automation where I turn the volume down on it, just because I'm not sure if it's something I actually want to keep. But I'm going to go ahead and do it for 2 of them, just so I have 2 takes of it going well. I should actually change the camera over to me when I'm over here. So we're going to go ahead and do that 2 more times. I already know a few areas of where I need to improve. So this should be fun. Yeah, this should be fun. Switch that sign back on switch over to camera 2. Here we go. Boop. Bop. Beep. Okay, yeah, still had some mistakes. Some areas were a lot cleaner than the original first take. Other areas still need a little bit of improvement. So we're going to do one more. Hell yeah. Let's switch that over to pattern 42. And let's just go ahead and jump in it. So we're recording in progress now. Thank you. We're going to switch over to camera 2. And here we go. Okay. Ran over my headphone cord a little bit, but it's all good. Okay, so I think I covered pretty much everything that I need within those, but I'm going to switch back over to the solo and record an extra track of that because I wasn't happy with that on any of the takes. So let's just flip and do it. Recording. Other camera. Here we go. I really need to get like a launch pad over there or something so I can just start and stop from over there. I'm going to do one more recording just to have it, but I was pretty happy with the ending of that one. Okay, so you know how I said I was happy with the other one? I was not happy with that one at all. Let's try that one more time. So there's another example of kind of getting better, but not quite what I want still. So let's try that one more time. Much better. I think we're going to work with that. So recording signs off. Camera is set back to me. Let's get on it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and right click on recording again. Turn audio back on. Turn off notes and turn off automation. Because I know that I'm not going to be recording any more MIDI signals. Everything else I'm going to record is going to be audio because I'm going to do guitars. Gonna do a guitar solo, and I'm gonna do vocals, and that's all audio form, not MIDI. So there you go. I'm not feeling like editing the organ right now. Kind of feeling lazy. So instead, I think we're gonna start figuring out what we're gonna do for the guitar solo. So actually, what time is it? My goodness. I didn't think about this when I started live streaming, but I got some stuff I actually got to do. Man, these have been some short live streams, but we're making progress on the song, and that's what matters. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Control S, which helps us save the project so that all of our changes and all of our recordings don't get lost, which is good. We wouldn't want to lose everything that we've ever done and ever loved, and Sheepwave loves you. No, don't pay attention to that. That's something that you don't need to worry about. Yeah. So, listen, life is short. You just have to understand that, sometimes life is hard and it doesn't go the way you want it to. But you can rest assured that when all's said and done, Sheepwave really, really cares for you. And I'm definitely not, distracted as I'm setting this up. Ooh, that looks way good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Let's give that a little black. Oh, look at how high quality that is. Oh my. What am I doing? I need to be closing this out. I'm such an idiot. Okay, what the screen says there is true, and it's very, very blurry form. Why can't I change the size of that? I must be missing something. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the recording of this, because no one joined in during the live stream. You've let me down yet again. Like and subscribe. That's the kind of thing that makes you feel the love of Mr. Sheepwave. And I will catch you guys around the block going for a midnight jog, because midnight snacks are overrated. I love you. I said it. I said it.